My role in the company's creative director. The company that I work for, they do this thing called Magic of Lights. They have locations all across the United States and Canada. And it was a drive-through Christmas light display. They were looking at how they could optimize the space they're renting in the holiday before Christmas. It's Halloween. And with Halloween, you have haunted houses, so you can set up on location for that duration. So when they had that idea, I was like, I'm definitely into horror and stuff like that, and I'd love to be a part of it. And as soon as I said that, this project started getting off the ground about what kind of haunted houses we can make, how we can make them, whether or not we're going to do like physical ones or printed ones, which is what we ended up using Design Pickle for, to create printed designs on all of our walls. I don't know what I was expecting to start with, but then after we started getting artwork back and the quality, basically how accurate they were on the vision that we had for it, it was incredible. I had the 5 themes for them, and then I assigned each artist one room, and I basically told them, here's like my 4 references, go do something with it. It wasn't just like a repetitive feel of all the houses, because different artists did more in certain houses and less in other ones, so like the art was always different, so it didn't feel like it was just the same. Like you didn't see a wall and you're like, well, I know exactly what that one's gonna look like because I saw it in the other house. I think we used Slack. I think that was where I was messaging all the artists through, and I love that they were all in the same chat. So that was a worry I had at first, is how can I explain this over and over again to different artists, like the vibe I'm looking for? But if you put them all in the same chat, everyone saw the same thing, everyone saw each other's work, and it made everything way easier when it comes to seeing sort of the vibe. Like if one artist submitted something first and I said, that's the vibe we're looking for, the other 4 artists knew what I was talking about. Originally, when we were with one artist, someone decided to like not overstep, but they wanted something done sooner. So they went and hired another company to design one of the houses just to show like, see, they can do it faster. And their artwork was great and all that. They're called Upworks. They did another house in 2 weeks, just like Design Pick was doing for us. Theirs was $27,000. So we got $27,000 for one house, and Design Pickle did 4 houses for us, essentially for close to $8,000, like, because it was a month and a half that it took them to do it. And the art is generally the same looking, but like you wouldn't be able to tell what company did which house based on just having the panels there. So that was a pretty tough build afoot. I love that on the platform I can like click and drag a box and say like, this is the edit I want made right here. That made things really, really easy. It was like super, super small edits I wanted to make, and they were so quick to do it that by the time I hit enter with my comment, it was like they already did it. Design Pickle is super helpful with like basically holding my hand through the entire process. So to start with, when we were only doing just the graphics, that was easy to pick up. And then when it came to the motion graphics, I had to relearn how to submit a request, stuff like that. Then it came to merch, same thing, but it's pretty straightforward, and they helped me along the way. So we have TVs outside the haunted houses. We basically wanted something if people are waiting in line to just like preview the houses. And since Design Pickle designed 4 of the 5 houses, they already had all the assets needed. So I asked if we could do something like when an architect is promoting their new building, whatever it is that they're about to do, how you have something that pans over the design. And I don't know what I was expecting, but Design Pickle went way over what I was expecting for. I was like, that was so nice. I should have asked them to do this way sooner, because it turned out perfect. I was super excited about it. So I tell people they're super easy to work with. It's quick, it's worth the money. And yeah, the product you get, it speaks for itself, because we've had a lot of people talk about just how great everything looks. So we don't have to worry about, nailing a carpet to the wall because the design's printed. We can focus more on the props and the layout of the house, knowing the quality of our walls is exactly what we wanted.